Guys, welcome back. Pojo Blaze here. Today we are making a Tycoon game, and this is part 1. So first thing you want to do, you should probably get the leader stats, like the money going first. So if we go here, insert a script, and name this leader stats. Okay, and then delete print hello world, and let's go game dot players dot player added connect function, and then player, and then local leader stats equal instance dot new, in parentheses and speech marks, folder, just like that, and then out of the speech marks, comma, player, and then leader stats dot name equal in speech marks leader stats. Okay, and then down here just do local cash or whatever you want to call the currency in your game, and then instance dot new, and then in parentheses and speech marks, number value, and then outside, comma, leader stats, and then cash dot name equals cash, and then cash dot value equal to 0. So this is like the starting amount, so it could be like 100, but I'm just gonna do 0 so far. And then the last with that should be it. So what is this? Ah, that's why. Okay. So Command X and Command V. That should be good now. That should be good for the leader stats. So we can go ahead, close that out. And now what we need to do is go inside workspace, add a folder, and name this Tycoons. Okay, and then we need a part. So if we just get this part, adjust it, so size, okay, and then just gonna make this brown, and then Command or Control G to group it, and then name this Tycoon model, and then inside Tycoon model, so you see this part, and you go to that and get folder, and we need 6 folders. So this one will be called bots items. This one will be called buttons. The next one will be called dropper parts. So just like that. The next one will be called main items. This one will be called scripts. And this one will be called values. So this part is the floor. So let's just call that the floor and drop it in main items. Okay. And now we need to go and make the owner stuff. So we'll click this, add a value, and this value will be called it's a what's it called, object value, yeah, okay, and this is owner value, just like this, and then that's it. So then in scripts, or we should actually in scripts, so go ahead and call this main scripts, just like this, and then just delete print hello world. Let's just add a comment. So variables, and then local Tycoon model. Make sure the spelling is right. Equal script dot parent, and then go down and say local items, and then this will just be a these brackets right here because it's a table, but we can leave it blank for now because we'll come back to that later. and then local bot items, and then oops, I forgot to do that, and then Tycoon model, and then colon find first child, and then in parentheses and speech marks just do bot items. Okay, and now do local buttons equal Tycoon model colon find first child, and then buttons, and then local dropper parts equal Tycoon model colon find first child. Find first child dropper parts, and then local main items equal Tycoon model colon find first child, and then in parentheses and speech marks do main items. Okay, and then do local scripts equal Tycoon model find first child scripts, and last but not least do local values equal Tycoon model find first child, and then values. Okay. So now that is it for the variables. So now we just need to add another comment and then do owner functions. And these comments are just to organize the scripts so we know where everything is. And then main items dot, oh wait, hold up. First, before we start any of this, any of the owner functions, we have to go back and we have to create an owner door. So we will just make one real quick. So sort of like this, and then like this, and then that's the owner door. Oh wait, hold up. We need to put it like this, and then select all three of these parts. Oh wait, hold up, never mind. Inside this part, wait, this will be called the frame, and this will be called a frame. Okay, so we got the two frames and the main door. Sorry for my spelling today. I just woke up, so now we will get a surface UI, and then I'm just find where it is. Okay, front, and then make sure the so the text label, and go to size and do 1, 0, 1, 0 to make it the whole entire thing, and then up to background transparency, set it to 1. Text scaled, text color white, and then I'll just say claim Tycoon, and let's edit some of this stuff. So I kind of want this to be Fredoka 1. It gives it a nice font and a bit more like alive, basically, because it's more like thick, so you can see it better, and it just looks a lot better. So then select all three of these items and Command or Control G to group, and just name it owner door. Okay, drag this into main items, and then we actually need to move this to the front. About that should be good. Okay, and then so now we can go back into the main script and do the inner functions. So then the people can actually claim it. So in order to do that, we need to do main items dot owner door dot main door because that's what we called this main door, and then dot touched colon connect, and then function, and then inside we just do hit and make sure it has the uppercase H. If hit dot parent colon find first child and then in parentheses and speech marks, humanoid, out of the speech marks, and values dot owner value dot value equal to nil, then local player equal game dot players colon get player from character, and then in parentheses hit dot parent, outer parentheses, and then values dot owner value dot value equal player, and then last line, main items dot owner door dot main door, and then dot surface GUI dot text label dot text equal player dot name dot dot in parentheses Tycoon. So that should be good for this. So if we go ahead and test it, let me go over here. As you can see, oh, I forgot to anchor this stuff and make it non-collidable, but as you can see there, it says Chewbacca H5 Tycoon. So if, hold up, first we got to change some of this stuff. So anchored and can collide turned off, and then this is anchored and this is anchored and this is anchored. Okay, and then we should actually make it a space right here, and then so it gives it space, or right here we should also do hold up, so just like this, I think that'll work. Oh my gosh, jeez. Okay, hopefully this works. I'm not sure if it will. Yeah, see, Chewbacca H5's Tycoon. It's a little smushed, but you can still see it. So if we go to main door, search GUI, and text label, and turn on text scale. Turn off text scale. We can do like 45 or 75. I think 70 would be good. So if we go test it out, yeah, see, it's not as smushed. And we can obviously change that later if we want to, but I think it's good for now because we should go ahead and move on. Well, I think we did enough for today's video. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to follow, like, subscribe for more content. And the first part out of probably 8 or 9. So yeah, Pojo out.